Hey everyone, it's Jericho195 here. I'm actually going to be reacting to a video that dropped yesterday about Dragon's Dogma 2. There was a special presentation from Capcom. I actually missed it. I hadn't realized it dropped until it showed up on my feed this morning. So I just thought to give it a quick reaction. I played the heck out of Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen on the Switch, and I really loved it. So I'm kind of hoping. I'm kind of hoping the sequel. First of all, if it comes to Switch, I doubt it. But either way, I'm probably gonna get my hands on it through Steam, and just play as soon as it kind of drops. Just play the heck out of it. So I kind of have a wish list here I made of kind of the stuff I'm looking to see in this, in the sequel. So the first one actually was already confirmed. We got a teaser a few months ago with some of the gameplay. Upgraded graphics, naturally, that was bound to happen. I'm gonna kind of, this one's kind of already crossed off the list, so it's kind of a throwaway point. What I would love to see is more diverse enemies. I feel that was lacking in the first game. Like, you just run into like the same type of like wolves all the time, and even some of the boss enemies. I feel like they kind of there were a lot of duplicates basically, like the golems, the griffins, the ogres, the cyclopses. It felt like there was just kind of like four or five boss enemies, and you just kind of saw them over and over at various points in the game. So that's kind of my biggest thing. Honestly, if they just did more diverse, just a more kind of diverse collection of enemies, I would be so happy. I also put like a sub point on that same note: more human enemies. It was so satisfying. One of the most satisfying experiences in this game, I don't know why, was when I completely annihilated like a camp of bandits. Um, there's one, I forget what the location is called. I think it's one of the forts or one of the like strongholds to like the north of the capital. There was a huge camp of bandits. That was one of the most satisfying one of the most satisfying kind of camps or enemies to kind of deal with, even more so than some of the bigger baddies like the dragons and the griffins, to me personally. But anyway, then just some other points that I would love, like more dialogue, like from the pawns. Anyone who's played the first game can kind of knows what I'm talking about. They kind of seem to repeat the same kind of like five lines over and over, and it kind of gets really repetitive. Um, Deeper multiplayer interactivity, just kind of some way to interact with other players more than like the pawn system. I think would be nice. More diverse areas or kingdoms. That's something I feel like the kind of the base game was really all the areas were very similar. It was just kind of like a regular. It felt like a fantasy setting. Like it felt like we were like in England the whole time, without any kind of without a whole lot of variety. So that would be nice. Sides quest scaling slash structuring. This is kind of one of the more minor points I had, but like I feel like the side quests were just kind of all over the place, and they weren't really rewarding, and they weren't kind of like if you already beat the game and you kind of ran into some side quest where you that was intended for you to complete at the beginning of the game, it's kind of worthless to do it. So some way of like scaling that or structuring that in a better way. And then there's just kind of a joke point at the end. Get rid of the jail in the city if you like take out your sword or whatever. That was so annoying. That was so pointless. So anyway, that's kind of what I have. I'm curious to see what will be fulfilled or what won't be, or maybe we'll have to wait even longer before. Oh, and a release date. Should have put that on here. I don't think we got a release date yet, a concrete one. So, um, yeah, that too. Okay, well, let's dive right into it. I already have the video queued up. Let's see what we got. Iconic, iconic music. Mmm. Chef's kiss. Mmm.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hideaki Itsuno, the director of Dragon's Dogma 2.
Okay.
I'm the producer, Yoshiaki Hirabayashi. Dragon's Dogma 2 is a narrative-driven action RPG set in an immersive fantasy world designed to place player choice at the heart of the gameplay experience.
Nice.
Today, we'll present you with the latest news on Dragon's Dogma 2. First, check this out.
Don't mind if I do.
At last! The bell has tolled on the age of the console.
Ooh.
The return of the Sovereign.
Of the what? The Sovereign? Oh, beautiful. Oh my god.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
Oh my god, that looks amazing. There's a stone, a pawn stone.
Of this world you must protect.
What was that?
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell
Oh, dragon.
From this moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge.
Whoa. Who's that guy?
Here's my chance.
If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here?
I feel like...
When 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place.
Oh.
Word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found.
Pitiable arisen.
Are they trying to tell... I feel like they're trying to tell a story here.
Dost thou fight?
But I'm so distracted by the visuals, I wasn't really paying attention to it. Oh my god.
Believe in your own destiny.
Oh, that looks so good.
Show me the power.
Whoa, what is that? Okay, same dragon. Looks like the same dragon from the first game. It's like the main antagonist.
If ye intend to do what I could not, and fell the dragon,
Oh, that's the other Arisen, or the older
I would
Arisen?
gladly pass all of the wisdom I possess into your
So,
hands.
it sounds like this is taking place in the same... kind of the same area? Okay.
How was that?
Okay.
We're excited
March
to finally be able
22nd.
to reveal the release date for
Oh,
Dragon's
I hope it
Dogma
doesn't
2.
get pushed back.
First, let's go over
Let
what
me
you
let me
just
put
saw.
that in my calendar, actually.
Emerging suddenly from the sea, we meet the giant Talos, who
Whoa.
appears for the first time in this game.
Oh yeah, there's
And
that
you will have
Blue
to
Moon
figure
Tower
out
or
how
whatnot.
to stop.
Whoa.
We've prepared some additional gameplay footage of Talos.
Whoa.
So take a look.
He's using like a mounted crossbow. This is giving me like Monster Hunter vibes. Whoa.
What could possibly impel a being of such size to motion?
Yeah, this is giving me hardcore
I
Monster
cannot
Hunter
refrain
vibes.
to bring ruin wherever it treads.
Like you can with the whole like even attacking the weak points on the monster. This looks really fun. Well, it looks fun. I don't know if it will be.
It seems to me there are plenty of
Oh, new
places
harpies?
we might find purchase on its
I think.
wholesome prey.
Yeah, harpies. Looks like harpies to me.
Let us do whatever we can to slow it down. It might prove futile, but it is better than watching on in despair.
Whoa.
A puppet with a penchant for destruction is a nuisance nobody asked for. Let us be rid of it. Indeed. And where is it bound, I wonder?
Left unhindered, will trample the world entire, but not on our watch.
Let us attack with the full sum of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means.
Oh, so he's trying to breach the kingdom or something? This looks like this is really epic, but this almost looks like the first mission you go on in the game. Like the game loads up and like just immediately tosses you into this. I could totally see them doing that. a similar thing happens in a Monster Hunter World, I think, where one of the big baddies,
Dragon's Dogma is a tale
you have to
of
fight one of the big
Ulysses,
baddies
whose
right at the
heart
start of
is
the
taken
game.
by the dragon. While this sequel mirrors the world setting of the first game,
Oh, there we go.
the adventure takes place in a parallel world.
So same landmass, but a parallel world. Whatever that means. Vermont.
Where you will be drawn into the power struggle.
That's not the same as the other game. So it's got to be
To
like a
have her
different
son
government.
Take the throne, the Queen Regent Disa plots to set a false Arisen. But why are pawns serving a false Arisen?
I don't know.
On the other hand, the Beastra nation
Oh
of
shit, is this a
Batal
new area?
treats pawns
Oh
as
yeah.
the source of misfortune, and instead worship the lambent flame to ward off calamity with
The
Empress
lambent
Lavinia
flame to
at its
ward
center.
off calamity to... Oh, interesting. So this is a new area.
Recognize the dragon as a threat,
Okay.
but their thoughts towards pawns and the Arisen differ. What will happen to the player caught between the beliefs and plots of these two nations? You can learn more about some of the game's intriguing characters on our official website. So, check it out.
I will. I'm really glad they haven't deviated from the aesthetic
In
of the
addition
first
to the
game.
main quest
I was kind of afraid they
you can talk to
would,
the
but
inhabitants of this
it's
world
still got
and
that kind of like
receive
medieval
various
fantasy style,
quests
which I really
to deepen your
enjoyed.
relationship with them. For instance, let's look at this quest where you need to befriend some elven siblings.
Some what? Elven siblings? What?
Forgive me.
Oh, is that some kind of like in-game language or something?
From this moment forth, so long as you remain by my side, I shall interpret for you.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that looks nice. Whoa, that looks really nice. This is giving me... This is also giving me, like, Lord of the Ring vibes.
My friend, if e'er I've had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. I beg of you to join me in my sister's rescue.
Okay.
Master, watch out!
Oh, wolves! Wolves are back. Confirmed. I wonder if that,
Tizzy and more
the wolves are weak to fire dialogue will be back. Whoa.
While my sister is clutched in its fist.
Okay, ogres are back.
Still hope.
I think we saw them earlier in the
Listen well.
preview trailer.
I shall strike the beast's arm while my father holds its attention.
This is as much as I can show you for today. Hopefully, you'll find the rest of the quest on your own.
Okay.
In the footage, you can see the Sacred Arbor, which is an elf settlement. The elves there communicate in their own language. And while the Arisen doesn't understand the language of the elves, if there's a pawn nearby who does,
Makes
they
sense.
will automatically translate it for you. These specializations that pawns can acquire will make each of them more unique.
Ah,
And
makes sense.
hopefully more enjoyable to journey with.
I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
It's not only the pawn's personality that reflects the player. Just like in the first game,
Nice.
the player can freely create the Arisen and the main pawn. However,
I'm not a big
we've
fan of
used
character
photogrammetry
customization personally,
technology
but
to
it's good that it's
increase
there.
Photorealism.
Yeah, I just like a really basic system
while
is all I
adding
need.
a way to simplify the process
Yeah,
of
this is-
creating characters.
This is really advanced.
Selecting images that resemble the kind of
Which
look
is,
you have in mind
which is pretty
provides a
normal
more intuitive way to
for,
create your ideal character.
Capcom games, JRPGs in general, I think. So that's nice.
Now, I want to introduce
Oh.
the Trickster, a new vocation that's sure to bring something unique to your gameplay experience.
It's got like a little satchel, or what is that?
Exclusive to the Arisen, the Trickster is a vocation that wields the sensor
This-
and uses
Oh,
the smoke it produces
sensor.
to conjure illusions. By confusing
What
the
kind of
enemy into
illusions?
fighting themselves through illusions,
Oh, it can like causes like enemies to like attack each other. That makes sense.
This vocation focuses on support and use of unique strategies. The
Whoa,
Trickster
what
is
was
a
that?
focused vocation that takes advantage of the enemy's
Hold on.
enhanced behavior AI.
I have to go back, but
It takes
I have to see
support
that.
and use of unique
Oh, he like
strategies.
He just
The
like conjured
tricksters
up like a
will use
block of
location
ice or
that takes
something.
advantage of the enemy's enhanced behavior AI.
Okay, not new AI for the enemies. That
It's a
is,
great fit for players
that's
who
great.
prefer to step back
Because,
from the action
quite
and
frankly,
manipulate the battle
it was,
from
the
sidelines.
AI was pretty lame in the first game. Okay.
Next, we have a few additional details to share. Pre-orders for Dragon's Dogma 2 on PlayStation 5, Xbox
Oh,
Series
nice.
X, Xbox Series S, and Steam start today.
Oh, so it's live now by this point.
In addition to the standard edition, a deluxe edition will also be available. The deluxe
What does
edition
that have?
includes additional items such as
Oh,
a
rift
special
crystals?
camping kit. Along
Oh
with
no,
other
does that mean they're not going to give
items
us
that will help
the
you prepare for your journey.
permanent one or whatnot?
Pre-orders of the standard edition will include bonus weapons for each of the 4 vocations available from the start of the game.
Ooh, those look nice.
And pre-ordering the deluxe edition will give you access to all the bonuses of the standard edition, plus access to additional accessories that can be equipped in-game. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering.
That sounds cool. Kind of a subtle pay-to-win thing, but
What
whatever.
did you think?
That's pretty
The
good.
development team is currently making final adjustments to Dragon's Dogma 2.
Nice. Oh, so this is kind of
We're
like
all doing our best and
in
hope
the
you can
final
wait
stages
a
of
little
production.
longer until the release of the game.
they just revealed it like last year, and I was kind of afraid that it was still like in the
Drake
early
and the
stages.
Dullahan,
Whoa.
along with the warrior and sorcerer vocations, which were also in
Right.
the first game. Thank you so much.
Is that it? So we're just gonna show us the preview. Oh, nice. I think I played as a mage last time around, pretty much exclusively. So I might play as like just a warrior this time because I like the hack and slash combat of kind of melee vocations. It feels more satisfying than like mages or sorcerers, to be honest, like wizards and sorcerers. Wow. And this is a new type of dragon. This was not in the first game at all, so this is kind of already fulfilling one of the main. Oh shit! He broke the fucking spikes on his head. Whoa! What the fuck is that? Whoa! Is that an enemy? Oh yeah, that is an enemy. Okay. Oh wow. It looks beautiful. Wow. That looked pretty powerful. That was like no cooldown on that, or wind up on that ability. Okay. So that was pretty good. They kind of, okay, so this is checked. This is already checked. Human enemies, still not sure. More dialogue. We didn't really hear a whole lot of dialogue from the pawns or the... all we really heard was character story dialogue, so... I'm not sure about that one. Probably. There's no way... I'm sure that was a big complaint from the first game. And they've been in development for probably over 5 years at this point, so I'm sure we'll get that, but... they didn't mention anything about multiplayer. Granted, Dragon's Dogma is like a single-player game, so I don't know if they're going to really invest in that. Okay, they did show us a new kingdom. It was like that, what was it? That, like, with the cat lady, who they see pawns, as threats. Is that what it was? Yeah. Okay, on the other hand, the Beastren nation of Bethal. Oh, Beastren. That must mean that their race is like cat people or something, or animals of some kind. Treats pawns as a source of misfortune. So this is not. Is there like an establishing shot of it? Yeah, this was not in the first game, and it looks great. Looks like a whole new biome. You can kind of see, almost. You've got the characters here, almost like they're approaching this new biome, this new kingdom, from the old area. And you've got like the standard trees, like kind of like what are they called? Deciduous trees, I think. It kind of morphs into this kind of arid, dry wasteland. So this is exciting. That was one of the things in the first game. Like once you, kind of the last areas you explore are kind of the margins or the fringes of the map, the world map, and there's just so many. I wish you could kind of bypass some of those barriers they put in. Like I think in the far north, there's like that giant wall that has like some quest you go up there for. And I always kind of wanted to go over that and see what was over there. I hope that's kind of what they do here. Like it's all interconnected. Like you can just kind of like seamlessly go from one kingdom to the other without any kind of loading zones. Kind of like an open world. And that's another thing I forgot to mention. Open world. I hope this is more open world than the first game. The first game was kind of, I would call it like kind of semi-open world. There were still invisible walls. There were still load zones, although not that many. So, yeah. This looks really nice. Okay, so definitely new areas, for sure. Maybe there's even more. Like, it'd be cool if they had, like, a tropical area. Like, you go to... you can go here, and then to the north, or to the... maybe to the west of this area, there's, like, a tropical kingdom, like by the sea or something. That would be really cool. Kind of like a Breath of the Wild style. Kind of like how the biomes. Although I hope they do, if they do kind of have these interconnected kingdoms, I hope they kind of merge them better than Breath of the Wild does, or Tears of the Kingdom. It kind of, because in those games it's kind of like really jarring. Like you're just kind of walking through like a regular forest at one point, and then it just immediately switches to like a completely frozen tundra, or like a tropical jungle. So that's confirmed. No mention of side quests really, although they did at the beginning they did say, what was it they said? Some player choice. Dragon's Dogma 2 is a narrative-driven action RPG set in an immersive fantasy world designed to pace player choice. Place player choice at the heart of the gameplay experience. So it sounds like player choice. It sounds like it's completely open world is what they're going for, or like more. It's less structured. You can do anything you want, whenever you want, which is nice. But I still hope they scale some of the side quests. Yeah. So, no mention of the jail. Although it's in a parallel universe, so maybe the jail doesn't exist, or they don't believe in jail, I don't know. And we got the release date. So it's like March, what was it again? March 22nd, 2024. I'm going to write that down, actually. I'm going to put it in my phone calendar. Pre-orders are up now. I'll see how much it is. Actually, how much is it? Can I go into Steam here? How much are we? $70. Okay. That's kind of what I expected. That wasn't my real birthday, by the way. Okay, that's fine. $80 for the deluxe edition. Yeah, I'm going to buy that. I don't know if I want to pre-order yet. I probably want to see some more content before I do that. So, yeah. So overall, I think it looks amazing. Like the visuals are kind of more than what I asked for. The only thing that kind of looks a little weird is the kind of the facial expressions. It still kind of has that uncanny valley look. There was like a shot earlier with when the guys are talking, or the characters in the game are talking, I should say, where they were like, it didn't look. I'm gonna mute it. Didn't look super good. That doesn't look bad. But like, it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely an improvement over the first game, but there was another shot. Where was it? In like the story section. Yeah, maybe it was just the one guy. I saw a guy who looked kind of funky, like his face. Oh, was it this guy? Maybe it's this guy. No, he looks fine. Oh, weird. Could have sworn I saw something that looked kind of off-putting. Maybe it's a cat lady. No, she's got a cool design. I like this. So it sounds like there's like a whole race of these people, which I can't remember. It's been like a year since I 6 months to a year since I picked up Dragon's Dogma. I can't remember if there was cat people or beast people in the first game. I'm kind of blanking on that. I think there was though. So yeah, looks great. I'm really looking forward to it. It sucks that we have to wait like 5 years. Feels like 5 years in from a gamer's perspective. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, it always feels like an eternity, and I hope they don't push it back. I can't remember if Capcom has a history of pushing games back. So like it could be March of next year could turn into November of next year, and that would really suck. I mean, they said they're already in the final stages, so maybe it won't be that long. Yeah, I don't have a console, so I'm just gonna pre-order it on Steam, play it on PC, maybe stream it. Yeah, that looks great. Some of the combat is what looks the best, honestly. Like, I mean, just look at these. Just like the kind of the way the characters move, kind of the whole, kind of look at the way the camera moves in response to the kind of characters' movements too. Like when they launch an attack, the kind of camera kind of zooms in a little bit and kind of like pans out. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah, the combat looks amazing. It would be so cool if you could do this with other players, but I doubt it. So anyway, yeah, looks great overall. I'm really looking forward to it. As new content gets released, I'll probably continue make more videos kind of covering those topics. Just kind of so, and then probably once I've seen enough, I'll probably pre-order it. We've got a few months anyway, so actually only like 4 months, right? Yeah, it's already December, so pretty much 4 months before this thing comes out. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. If you liked the video, feel free to like and follow the channel. I'm gonna be posting more content, like I said, as this kind of as more Dragon's Dogma 2 footage is released, and then once the game comes out, I'm going to be streaming it on my YouTube and on my Twitch. So, yeah, I'm going to end it there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good one.